This is Majinoni, and here's my review for X-Men Curse of the Mutants number 3. Now, there's going to be some spoiler warning, so if you haven't read your book, come back later. Before we go actually into the book itself, some quick comments about the book is this. Now, this might seem like I'm contradicting myself, but I kind of like how this book is in itself a self-contained storyline with one-shots that, if you want to enhance your story, you can, get those. By that I mean, it's like when at my comic shop, when I go to, subscribe to my book, get my books, or find the books on the shelf, I don't want to subscribe to all these other X titles, because then it's like, you have to remember to take them off. With this, I can just say, look, give me all the Curse of the Mutants crossovers, and they pull the books for me. So that's what I mean by that. Plus, if you really like, for an example, if you like Uncanny, X-Men, or not, like X-Men Legacy or New Mutants or something like that, you have your own storyline. You're not forced into this if this is something that you really don't want. So that's another plus for that. Because at least with Second Coming was an amazing storyline. This one, it's kind of hit and miss. I don't think it's as strong as Second Coming, but it does have some good moments in it. I think, though, that I can see where it's going to go, and I think it's going to fall flat, though. So, let's go into the storyline. Now, just to get everybody up to speed here, you have the X-scientists over here. They found a cure in that one-shot. Now, Storm and Gambit got the body of Dracula, and Prince Namor got the head of Dracula. So that's what they're going to be dealing with right in this part here. This part, basically what they're doing is they're sending Wolverine to get Jubilee. And this is what I'm saying is this is where the catalyst for the end is going to take place. Since they did find a cure, what they did was they planted the cure inside Wolverine without him realizing that. And the cure is going to, what they're hoping, I guess, is going to happen is he's going to get bitten by the vampires, and then from there the cure will spread. While that may sound like a sound plan, I'm not sure how that would work, especially with Wolverine's healing factor. So anyways, Namor goes, well, here's the head, I gotta go, because I got things I gotta deal with. And he leaves. And anyways, they take the Dracula, they put him on this machine thing, that basically prevents him from moving, and then, Cyclops is kind of acting like Mr. Tough Guy here. Now, while that's going on, Wolverine's going on the quest to find where they're keeping Jubilee. And as you can see, Jubilee is, undead and well, and she's basically now a vampire and has embraced that side of things. And she's going to be the key to get Wolverine. Basically what they're looking for is they knew that they're going to send Wolverine together, and they either want to try to turn him or kill him. And they figure Wolverine's a key X-Men because he is one of the more powerful X-Men. Let's see. So he's doing that now. This part here, the negotiations for help with Dracula and the X-Men are not really going very well. And so Wolverine basically finds the lair, and he goes on a killing spree, kills some vampires. And, this is the kind of thing that makes me wonder is, okay, I understand you're going to send Wolverine to go rescue Jubilee, and I understand you're putting the cure inside Wolverine. Now, there's a lot of things you can potentially do here. Now, one thing I was thinking is, why not maybe plant the cure in X-Force, for an example, and send X-Force to go in there and just lay waste, or, that's what I'm kind of curious as to what they're doing. Now, I understand that possibly one scenario that they're afraid of is all of X-Force would be taken out, but, if the cure is in Wolverine, then why not just, you have more people there. But I don't know, we'll see how this thing all plays out. Now, so Wolverine rescues Jubilee, and she bites him. So that was like surprise, surprise. Now Dracula sees the infection, and pretty much what the vampires have done is this: they basically they have different groups of vampires spread out their entire city, and then there's more, surrounding it. And pretty much what they're doing is they're just waiting to attack. And what they want to do is they want to get the mutants on their side. Once they get the mutants on their side, then pretty much everything's going to go. And Wolverine, at the end, he gets turned, obviously. And while that happens, Dracula, he pretty much says, well, I'm going to be seeing my way out, because that negotiation didn't go very well. Now, as you can imagine, there's a couple things that are probably going to happen here. One is Dracula is still ultimately going to be fighting against his son. And the only thing is he probably won't be working with the X-Men like the Cyclops had hoped. Two, if the cure is within Wolverine, then that's all going to... Basically, that's just a time bomb waiting to finally trigger to go off. Other than that, it's kind of like I'm kind of curious to see where it's going to go. I think for me right now, while I'm enjoying it, it's not a must-read for me. It's not something that I, like put to the top of my stack and read immediately. So I'm just hoping that this thing's actually going to pay off at the end. I can say though, this is better than Mark Millar's Ultimate Avenger vampire battle thing. That's a mess. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave it on the side, subscribe to the channel, rate the video so that way I get an idea of what you guys think, and until next time.